Recognize the full committee chair, Mr. Westerman, for an opening statement.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, and thank you to the witnesses for being here today. You know, the importance of our natural resources and the role they play in America's energy supply is no surprise to my colleagues here who are in this room, and I would say to really anybody that's in this room. And we all know that the demand for power is only growing. We're seeing 5-year growth load projections increasing by a staggering 550% since 2022. And I think if you looked at this data objectionably, you could see that we're facing an energy crisis if we don't do something different from what we've been doing. We need an all-hands-on approach to producing as much new energy as we can. This explosion is being driven by data processing, by AI, and by manufacturing here in the United States. We cannot risk falling behind other countries such as China as we compete in these growing sectors. It's amazing the amount of energy that some of this data processing takes, and quite frankly, I'm for renewable energy. I'm for any kind of energy we can put on the grid, but it has to be in sufficient amounts that we can meet our needs and not drive the cost so high that the American consumers can't afford energy anymore. It's foundational to our economic growth and to our national security. We do have a solution, and part of that solution is the fact that we have abundant natural resources here that we can use to grow the energy sector. And the benefits of releasing American energy exploration and production definitely extends to our economy. There are some current economic models that indicate that domestic energy production using emerging technologies and sound federal policy decisions could result in $25 trillion in U.S. GDP growth by 2050 and the annual creation of more than 5 million jobs. And I will remind everybody that since the 1960s, the federal revenue from coming from taxes is about 17.5% of the GDP. So if you see a $25 trillion increase in economic activity, that means there's going to be more money flowing into the federal government to help balance the budget. There's a debate. What's going to happen with prices as energy production increases? It all comes back to that simple supply and demand curve. How much energy can we produce for the demand that's out there? And if we don't keep up with the demand, obviously the price is going to go higher. So there's a lot of economic data that's been presented in the testimonies today. I look forward to hearing that and to debating it and using that to help drive the policies that we'll be looking at in the Natural Resources Committee as we look at different ways to bolster new energy production and ways to meet the demand that keeps America competitive, that keeps energy prices reasonable for consumers, and that really looks out for the best interest of our country and for the future of the global economy and our national security. So again, thank you to the witnesses for being here today. I look forward to the discussions, and I yield back.
Thank you.